Okay, so I get a ton of requests um, asking for my advice on different situations, and most of the time I just kind of write back. But I decided that I'm gonna kind of do some of these answers back in video format, um, just because I think some of this stuff is it's like kind of more popular, and you may hear or you know someone like this, or maybe somebody else can benefit from this advice as well. As a disclaimer, I'm not a psychiatrist, doctor, certified counselor, or anything like that. So when I'm speaking to you, I'm just giving you my opinion, okay, on whatever I believe, is some good advice, sound advice for your situation. So in this particular case, I'm not going to read the letter that I got from this young lady, but I'm just going to give you guys a brief excuse me, synopsis of what the situation was. This young lady's in her upper 20s. She wrote me stating that she has been in a relationship with her boyfriend for over 3 years, I believe it was. She says that the entire time that they've been together, he doesn't allow her to come to his house. She always has to. He always comes to her house. She can't call him. He has to call her. You know, all of this stuff, and I'm reading, and she's like, I love him, and we've talked about marriage, and he told me that we'll get married when the time is right. Now, that was the first letter I got from her. Okay, she was asking me, what should I do? Should I keep waiting around, hoping that he'll change, or should I give up on the relationship? Well, everything she said to me um, set off some big red flags in my head. First off, I wanted to know. I was like, can't go to his house, can't call. To me, that's obvious signs that there's someone else in the picture. Either he is living with someone, or he has a girlfriend, or he's married, or whatever. So I asked her, I said, do you suspect that he's with someone else? I wrote her back so I would know. I like to have all of the facts before I give you my assessment on it. And she wrote me back. I kid you not. She says, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention he's married. He's married. And then I sat there kind of like I just did now. Like, what does she not understand? Wow, my twister everywhere. I was kind of confused. I didn't know if I was being punked or if she genuinely was asking my opinion. And so here's my opinion on this situation. See, my twister still everywhere. Ma'am, I'm not going to say your name because I'm not going to put you on blast like that. If you're looking to get married to anyone, I suggest that you be with someone who is available. First off, if you knew this man was married this whole time, what are you doing? I guess I'm confused. I kind of have my own opinion about people who purposefully or knowingly date married men or women. I believe that you're cool with it because maybe it's easier to you because you don't, you can just have the fun part. You don't have to deal with the relationship aspect. Maybe you're not trying to settle down, you're just trying to have fun, or it's some type of sexual situation and it's just physical and that's what it is. Or you're really delusional. Like, I'm not really sure. Okay. I believe that marriage needs to, if you're going to get married, it has to be on a good foundation. It has to have a solid foundation to begin with. I don't think you can start off, you just can't start something like that on the wrong track and expect it to end up okay. Okay, so you shouldn't be dating married men, point blank, period. Because what goes around comes around. And if you're serious about getting married at any point, that behavior that you're engaging in now, knowingly dating married men, that you're messing with somebody's husband. It's just a matter of time. If you ever do get married, I would be willing to just count the days before your husband is sleeping around on you with some other woman, because what goes around comes around. I don't know what else to tell you. Just, I wouldn't be in that situation. I wouldn't allow myself to be in that situation. But if you're going to allow yourself to be in that situation, which I totally disagree with, I'm like, it's going to sound totally off to say this, you already know what you are. I don't have to tell you, you're the side piece. So You can't be the side piece and expect girlfriend benefits because you're the side piece. Either play your position as a side piece or you leave altogether and get some respect for yourself and your body and your life, and get a grip, you know what I'm saying, on where you really want to go. Like what are you presenting? I'm gonna be honest with you, this is from personal experience. I know this, okay? However you present yourself to a man, 9 times out of 10, that's how the man's gonna treat you. Now, of course, there are exceptions to the rule. There's some people that's just crazy. No matter what you do, they're going to try to treat you any kind of way. But like I said, 9 times out of 10, if you present yourself as a lady, you're going to be respected and treated as a lady. If you present yourself as a whore or a slut, you're going to be treated as a whore or a slut. Don't be confused by this. If you're putting out something to warrant certain treatments and certain labels, I'm just saying. So that my advice is to leave that married man alone and ask God to forgive you for that. Move on with your life and try to make better decisions. Don't date married men. Don't date men that are attached. If you're gonna date someone that is available, that is single, just like you're single, and they're free to date you. You won't have to worry about being the side piece. Once again, I think we teach people how to treat us. So if this man is treating you this way, you are allowing it. I'm not totally faulting that man. He's already in the wrong because he's cheating on his wife. So he's already messed up. Why then would you even want to be with someone who was willing to cheat on you? Even if he did what he said and he left his wife for you and say y'all are going to get married. Do you think he's really going to trust you? Would you trust him? I mean, I would like to think that reasonable people would say no. I wouldn't trust that man. He was cheating on his wife with me. And I wouldn't think that he should trust me if he was cheating, on his wife with me. Why is he going to trust me? Like, dang, is she? I don't really know. That's my opinion, though. So, once again, leave that man alone. That's my advice. Leave him alone and pray for forgiveness. Move on with your life and just make better decisions in the future. Who you choose today. Have some respect and go on from there. That's all I can say. Deuces.